one today. It's windy, it's 47 degrees. I know it doesn't sound like cold, but it's cold.
And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why.
My van has officially 100,000 miles, a little bit over that. I just did an oil change. Touching on that, I want to talk about the things that I want to change at 100,000 miles and the things that I have already changed. It's important for any vehicle to do regular maintenance to avoid highly costs later. I take care of my van very well. I give it whatever it needs. Let's get right into it. Some of the things I can do myself. Some of the things I have to go to a mechanic because I don't have the space. I don't have a garage. I don't want to just start doing stuff in a park or in a Walmart parking lot. I did the oil change yesterday, actually at Walmart. I was first in line, an hour early. Just wanted to get it done, and then it took them about 45 minutes to change it. I made an appointment. In 2 weeks, I'm changing my transmission fluid. I do it every 30,000 miles. I don't flush it. I just drain the old one and then put new synthetic oil or fluid or whatever they call it. The transmission didn't have any shavings in it, so that's good. We'll see the diagnostics when I go this time around. Another thing that I haven't changed yet, and I should have done it sooner, but it's definitely time. I'm gonna change the power steering fluid. I rather change the fluid now rather than later on have some problems with the pump or anything else in the power steering department. No, there's nothing wrong with it now, and I want to keep it that way. Another thing that I'm going to go to the mechanic and do, not only because I'm not sure what's in there right now, is the coolant. I don't know what was already in there. This time around, I want to go to my mechanic and he can tell me exactly which one is the best for my van to use. It doesn't leak or anything. I'd rather service it now rather than realize later the radiator's not performing correctly. That's one of the things that can leave me on the side of the road, and I do not want to be the guy in 100-degree weather with the radiator broken changing the coolant. When I changed my brakes last time, the brakes are still good. I also obviously changed the brake fluid. However, the brake fluid is still pretty dirty. I drained everything, put a new fluid in there, but for some reason it's still dirty, so I'm gonna have that looked at and see if it needs to get changed. One thing that I can do myself, I've been putting it off, it's exactly what not to do. I'm gonna change my belt, just the serpentine belt or whatever it's called. It's something to change. I know it looks okay. It's not very expensive to buy or service the belt, especially because I'm doing it myself. I might as well get it done 100,000 miles. I'm also gonna know from the shop how long is the belt supposed to last. Trader Joe's has a lot of vegetarian options, and they also have a lot of vegetarian patty burger options. Well, like 3 kinds, which is more than you find in different stores. These are the best. They have quinoa, black beans, and roasted corn. Gonna make one today for lunch. Nowadays, I carry protein bread with me. It's keto certified and it's pretty good. I make sandwiches on the go like today. I have some mushrooms that I need to finish, red onion, microgreens, and of course, I got blue cheese. I usually spread some hummus when I make these type of sandwiches. Because of the blue cheese, I think it'll overkill the hummus, so I don't want to waste it. Very excited about the sandwich. Let's just dig right in. It's probably gonna be a little messy, but I don't care. The blue cheese and the red onion combo and the patty itself, they complement each other so good. I could probably eat this every day and not get bored of it. It's that good. Some of the things that I've already done, most of them I could do myself. I just changed the battery. It's been 2 years since I changed it. That's the main reason I changed these things, because I didn't check my battery. I went on a trip. Halfway there, the battery was weak, so it killed my alternator. Got towed to a mechanic shop, gave me a price that I was not gonna pay. Luckily, I had roadside assistance and I didn't have to pay the towing. Because of that experience, now I take care of everything, because imagine if you're traveling, a lot of van lifers like us, we do travel. If we break down, we don't know any mechanics around. Most likely when they know you're stranded and you need to get going, they're gonna try to take advantage of it. For the most part, that's what it is. Because nowadays people keep their older cars going a little bit longer rather than buy a new one. They could be like 2 weeks away. That's what's happening to me right now when I'm trying to change my transmission fluid. But at least I know this mechanic, I've been there before, and I know they're doing a good job, they're doing it for a good price. I'm not stuck somewhere in the middle of nowhere where they're gonna charge me double or triple. The other thing that I've changed was the alternator a few times. I do have a battery monitor now. Fuel filter, I've also changed that. It's not hard, but it takes a little bit of going to the YouTube Academy and seeing how it's done. I'm not gonna show you because I've done it. The fuel in the fuel filter was pretty dirty. Now I need to change that regularly. It's underneath the van, very easy to do myself. Even if I were to go to a mechanic, it wouldn't be very expensive because it takes 5-10 minutes to do. Air filter, I changed that quite a lot. It's something super simple to do, but it helps your engine so much, and it also helps your gas mileage. Because I go in the desert and I go where there's dust, I change it more often than not. I don't really keep a tally on that. I just look at it once in a while, especially if I know I'm coming back from a trip. Before I leave the desert, if it's a little dirty, I'll dust it off, but then when I get back, I change it. I don't go for the fancy stuff with like the Canon, and because then that has to be maintained, and I'd rather just change it. With that, it makes the engine breathe so much better performance, and I definitely need that because this van is slower than walking. A lot of people don't think of this if you have a rear wheel drive or a full wheel drive van, to change the differentials fluid. I only have one differential because it's only 2-wheel drive. Something that needs to be done, because that could get really expensive if your differential starts slipping. When I changed it, I went to the mechanic. Obviously you can do it yourself, but I just it's too messy. I don't have a place to do it. It definitely needed to be done much earlier than I did it. However, there's no shavings, it looked good. I also asked them to change the gasket. They usually do it because my mechanic's really good. He's in there. It doesn't take much more time to do that. A gasket is like 15 bucks. Bonus, last but not least, check out this video if you want to see van life hacks, which I came up with a big list. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.